And we are back with part 2 of the Clash Royale series, the Classic Challenge, where we are trying different decks, different strategies every time. And this video, this time around, we're going to be working with this deck right here. We got E-Giant with his buff that just happened. We have Evo Furnace for air defense, Golden Knight for the Swarm, and Inferno Dragon. That becomes a problem because they will forget about its evolution and its ability to stay charged up, placing troops right on top of it. I've seen. We got Flying Machine, Barbaro, Poison, and Cannon. Here we go. Game 1. I'm excited. Cooked this deck up this morning. Don't know what it's going to be looking like. First time I'm playing with it. And we're going to cook with it. Already playing against some spam against Tom XM. Goblin Drill, we're going to play E-Giant on that. Gonna go ahead and keep the Barbaro ready in case he decides to use his Evo Goblins. So he's got Furnace. I'm going to go ahead and Poison. Tried catching the Goblin Hut, but I missed. He played a Dark Prince right into the Poison. Not quite sure why he would do that, but thank you. I'm going to go ahead and cycle my Furnace. Should have played him a little further back. Live and you learn. Okay, 6 Elixir. Golden Knight at the bridge just to apply some pressure. I'm going to go ahead and use the ability on the Goblins. He's going to go ahead and spin 5 Elixir. I'm going to go ahead and clean this all up with a Cannon, 3 Elixir. This is my final day at the cabin with the family. A little sad, but everything has to come to an end at some point. And why let that stop you from enjoying the right now? Because I'm not leaving here. And I'm enjoying it. The nice hot weather. I'm going to be going jumping in the lake here soon after I finish this up. Hopefully with 12 wins. Go ahead and cycle my evolutions on either side. Last night, went out to a bonfire with some childhood friends of mine. We had Kenna, who invited me out. Very nice of her. Hanging out with some country folk, you know. I'm from the city personally myself. It's different perspectives everywhere you go. So he wasted his Goblin Drill. He did a lot of damage, though. Not too worried about it. We're going to go ahead and clean it all up right here. And this is exactly what I'm talking about. Like the Evo Dragon just getting a lot of value there. I was out until maybe 4 in the morning last night just chilling around a campfire. I enjoy a campfire and looking at it because you never really know what's going to be coming next out of it. And that element of surprise keeps me on my toes. And that's one of the reasons why I enjoy the job that I have working with these children. Ages 3 to 13 with that wide gap there. There's different challenges everywhere you go. Opening some stuff right now. 1 win in the books. I'm going to keep that streak going. 1-0. I suck Pinto. With no clan as the next opponent. Here we go. Skeletons in the back. Could be almost anything. Firecracker as well. Makes me believe it's a Hog Rider deck. I'm going to go ahead and activate. Oh, I'm not going to activate King Tower, unfortunately. But one shot on the Princess Tower is not terrible. Cycling my Inferno Dragon in the back for its evolution. Going home, I do plan on selling all of the bikes that I have. If you guys are interested in a moped, let me know. I have a Yamaha Vino 125. That's in the engine's in mint condition. Plastics are a little rough. It is more than a 20-year-old, close to 20 years old. So I don't know quite what you're expecting with the perfection there, but it gets you from point A to point B and saves you a whole lot of gas. I paid a couple $100 for it. The guy was pressed for cash, and I hope to be able to get some value out of that. Nice little Inferno Dragon Flying Machine push. Just forcing him to play something and wasting his Firecracker evolution where he could have been getting tower damage on that. Gonna go ahead and play Poison on a Firecracker to take that out. He plays a Hog Rider with an Earthquake. I'm gonna play my Golden Knight. I'm gonna place the E-Giants in front of him. Get that dash going. Keeping the Hog Rider off my tower. I'm gonna go ahead and send the Evo baby or Inferno Dragon down the line. Pretty sure he cycled back to it already, so I'm gonna be very careful. And here we go with his final push. Took the Hog Rider out. So he played his Tesla. I'm going to go ahead and play my E-Giant then. Don't know why that didn't connect to the tower there. I've seen the Golden Knight do crazier dashes, but for some reason, when he's 2 tiles away from the tower, he's not going to go connect to it. Don't have my cannon cycle, so he outcycled me. That's the perks of playing Hog Cycle, is that you will get to your Hog faster than I will get to my cannon. And he's laughing at that. Cool for you, man. I'm happy, and I hope you enjoy the gameplay that you're playing. Boo! I don't know. Sticking to some basic Hog Rider cycle deck that's already been played out for longer than it. I mean, the game's been out, and that deck has been out since the game has been out. Different variants have now come along with new cards, but the premise still remains, is that the whole cheap cycle, get to your Hog Rider quick. Looks like we're going to be playing Minor Control in the third game. Maybe some bridge spam. Not quite sure. Played his Inferno Tower a little high, allowing my E-Giant to reset it. I'm gonna go ahead and see, like, how does the Golden Knight dash right there to the tower, but when the what? This game and the card interactions is something else. So far, I have the tower down. Okay, so he's got a poison. I'm gonna stop playing stuff so grouped in together. I got ranged troops that are gonna allow me to maintain the value. Gonna go ahead and play E-Giant in the back. He plays a Musketeer. I wonder if he's going to try to use the Musketeer's building rather than his Inferno Tower. Never mind. He goes right in for it. I'm going to go ahead and just leave it alone. And cycle my Inferno Dragon. Plays his Musketeer ability a little high. Still able to get one shot off. He's now in the lead by 200 some damage. Cycling my Inferno Dragon one more time. Gonna play poison on his Musketeer. And then a Golden Knight. Poison was able to put me right there, close to the lead. Okay. I'm a little nervous. I'm trying to stay locked in. I'm not watching a UFC fight this time around, so really going for the 12 wins. Gonna poison his Musketeer one more time just to take that off the board. I need a big breakthrough here to happen. If he's gonna play his Inferno Tower, nope, a Musketeer rather instead. Gonna take the Battle Ram off the board for him though. Gonna poison the Musketeer again. Just giving me that tower value along with the poison value on the Musketeer and anything else that he is playing inside of it. He's gonna go ahead and try to poison. Hold on, wait a minute. One more shot. Let's go, baby. There we go. Mr. Coco. What were you doing? You thought your poison miner was going to be faster than my flying machine? Seems like somebody didn't study the card interactions enough. But who am I to talk, right? Because playing this game for 10 years and I've yet to complete this challenge. Next opponent's against Val for game 3 or 4, whatever number we're on right now. Another Battle Ram deck. We're going to go ahead and just pop that before it gets its boost. Gonna go in with the classic Flying Machine Inferno Dragon push. He's got 3 Musketeers. That's 9 elixir that I'm gonna get a lot of value for my poison. Let me go ahead and bar barrel the rest of that. Hopefully allowing it to take it out. Yes, sir. So, not quite worried because the Musketeers are not that strong. But, I mean, still a scary card nonetheless. It's 9 elixir for him to play it. Just going to keep the pressure up. He's got an elixir pump to allow him to keep feeding himself elixir with his high costing deck. Going to go ahead and play Mega or Golden Knight in the opposite lane. That Flying Machine's out of distance for the tower, so I'm not too worried about that. Then it's going to take it out, no problemo. Along with the Barbarian and the Ice Golem, he's just playing stuff into that Flying Machine right now, not trying to have that Golden Knight connect. I played that a little too low. It did boost, unfortunately. You're not going to let that happen the next time. 2 pumps down. I don't have any spells. I'm just going to go ahead and go in now that he played 6 elixir. He's going to play a hunter for my E-Giant. Okay. Going to get some tower damage there. That's good. He's getting a lot of damage, but my poison, hopefully, and my flame machine is going to clean it up. And here we go. He's got 3 pumps on the board now. Little more worried. Not quite sure how those all are staying alive, but everyone says nerf minor, and we don't need to nerf the elixir pump. He's got 3 on the board. Gonna poison the 2 pumps along with the musketeer in the back. Hopefully gonna connect to the no, see, what is that dash ability? You've had to play a pump then for my E-Giant, rather that than anything else. Well, that is game 3 or 4. That was a loss, unfortunately, for me. Gonna just keep going with the punches. Throw a couple of my own when I get a chance to. That was game 3. Game 4 in the books right here, right now. And hopefully it's going to be a W. I'm going to do everything in my power. He's Evo zapping. Going to hit him with the emote. Another minor deck. Okay. We had OKC UFC happen last night with Dricus DDP against Kamaru Usman. That was a tough fight because I understand wrestling takes a lot of toll on the body. I don't know. I was really hoping that Kamaru Usman was going to be able to wet blankets DDP with a control time on the mat, on the floor. Wasn't able to happen, and DDP rocked Usman a couple times with a couple of good shots with the knee to a chin on top of his random striking that not anyone else is able to recreate because of how just he's explosive, chaotic, and it's very hard to mimic that for a sparring partner going into that fight. Still a better fight than Conor McGregor was the main event with Max Holloway. And there's a lot of other good fights on there as well. Tommy, I think his name is. The American Gangster is his nickname. Landed over 500 strikes, setting the record for his weight class for most strikes landed in a fight. My bad. So that was very impressive. The pace that he was able to keep up was incredible. And I just mean he was relentless with letting all of his punches go and just did not stop. He of course got hit a couple times, but it was nothing that he wasn't able to then respond with a couple of his own and just put belt to his behind is what happened. A lot of people thought that he was going to be able to grapple if he got on the ground with it. Because his signature submission, I believe, is the Anaconda. A lot of people say it's Darth's. It's not. Well, we have lost track of time talking about that fight, and we have lost game 4. What's more important, huh? The game or the content? I don't know. You guys let me know what you're here for, right? Are you here to watch some Clash Royale, or are you here for me to chit-chat. That ends the video, though, and the series of that challenge on this deck. We'll be trying a new deck next time with some random combinations that I'm going to find, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Till then, God bless, take it easy, and remember, try to enjoy the now. Let me know if you guys have any questions in the comments, any recommendations of decks going forward that you guys would like for me to try out. We'll see about it. Peace out, guys.